bottom dewdrop falling. Old Tom answering a hoot house calling. Nothing like the sound when the day breaks. Me and Daddy in the woods on a Saturday. You see, his granddaddy hunted these hills, and I hope someday that my kids will. He said, do me a favor before I'm gone.
Alright guys, this is Jacob here with 3F Outdoors TV. It's my little cousin here, Noah. And this morning I put him out in a stand called Turkey Ridge. It used to be an oak flat with big oak trees, now clear cut. And we have a stand sitting out there overlooking the new pines. And it was 40 degrees this morning, and I told him to bundle up, sit tight, and just wait and see what happens. And I'm gonna let him tell him what happened.
Well, I was out there around 6:30, got out there. I scared a spike off when I got into the stand, and then I saw a doe getting chased by a little 6-pointer. And then I waited about 30 more minutes, and this guy popped out, head down, quartered to me, and I just took a shot. Ran about 40 yards and dropped.
This is his biggest deer, and I'm pretty sure it's slant based on the way his antler formation here with slant had the same close tines back here and same width last year, and about same general area. And I estimated him last year about 3.5 years old, and this deer here is definitely probably 4.5 years old. So I'm pretty sure it's a slant, and it's a good deer. You got extreme mass going all the way out, and this one could have been the one that me and Peyton saw Thursday night instead of Cory's. You never know. But turn your head. That's it from the side. Real tall mass and everything. He almost had another point right here, but he's in full rut. And that cold spell this morning sure did make him start chasing.
Before I'm gone, love this land and pass it on. Pass it on. He showed me how to cast a line.
There you go.
My name is Matt. Today I was out hunting with the 3F Outdoors guys, and they put me in a tree stand that was out by some pines, and there was a feeder out by there. Well, about 8:30 this morning, I seen about 5 doe run across the trail. Couldn't get a good shot on them. They were about 250 yards away to 300. Then I seen a buck pass through with them, and I was like, "Ooh boy!" And after that, heard some rustling around down by me. I thought maybe they circled around, came down. It was just this one doe right here. She was just sitting there grazing, so I was waiting for the buck that I had seen to come down. But I guess she was with her own, or by herself. She wasn't with the group that I seen. So at that point, after about 20-30 minutes of waiting there, I stood there, and she started eating. And I watched her for a little while, and I was like, I'm just going to take the shot. She was about 75 yards away when I took the shot. Hit her right here, right in the heart. And that's when she dropped. She dropped like a ton of bricks. That's my first deer.
Where the whitetail live and how to read their sign. He'd lean my gun up against a tree so he could hold a barbed wire fence for me.
Alright guys, this is Jacob here with 3F Outdoors TV.
I'm Peyton.
And this morning it was 46-45 degrees out with a slight breeze. I put him in a creek bottom that had just been cut. There's an old tobacco road down there. And he was sitting on the ground behind a bush, and I'm going to let him tell you what happened.
Hey guys, we got down in the creek bottom a little late this morning. It was already daybreak, so I snuck in. I got set up and cut some limbs to give me some cover, and about 30 minutes after I'd been sitting, two does came through, and they busted me. They started blowing and ran off, and then about probably 15 minutes later, out stepped a 6-point into the road, and
he was a little boy, so I let him walk and grunted at him just to play with him a little bit, see what he would do, and he came all the way up to me about 5 yards. And then later I heard twigs breaking behind me and turned, and it was a doe, and right behind her was this boy, and he was running and all I could see was the main beam on the side, so I grunted at him, whistled, and then finally yelled, and he never did stop, so he was on a mission. A pretty good hunt overall though, it got me excited.
Yep, we got 3 bucks taken out this weekend, and I say it's a good weekend down here in South Georgia. The rut's just now starting and they're starting to chase, and you never know what might walk out. So this is Jacob.
This is Peyton.
And watching 3F Outdoors TV.
Yeah, I learned a lot from watching his ways, like how to hunt smart and how to be safe. He said, one of these days, son, you'll be grown. Remember what I taught you and pass it on. Pass it on in the name of conservation. Pass it on to another generation. Pass it on. I turned 21, my dad walked in with an old shotgun. He said, this belonged to your grandpa, it's yours now, son. So handle it with love and pass it on.